Welcome to this episode of our program Daily Debate. As usual, we will be discussing an important debate. Today we'll be speaking about the outcome of the COP27 that ended on Saturday, or the dawn of Saturday actually. And addressing the attendance and a press conference just at the closing session of the UN conference at the Red Sea resort of Sharm el-Sheikh, the foreign minister and president of the UN Climate Change Conference COP27, Sameh Shoukry, underlined the importance of taking into considerations all recommendations and decisions reached during the climate conference for a better future. He called on everyone to consider these decisions not as words on paper, but messages addressed to the world for future generations in order to set the appropriate pace for implementing the Paris Agreement. Shoukry also expressed appreciation for the tireless efforts exerted by all the participating delegations to reach these results. Among the most important results that came out of this climate or the COP this year was Article 7 on the agenda, titled the Warsaw International Mechanism for Losses and Damages. I guess that gave a kind of success for this important conference that took place for the very first time in Egypt. Egypt has been preparing a lot for this conference to take place here in Egypt, and it was, or the theme was, Together for Implementation. Some of the obstacles that have been found particularly at the negotiation at the end of the summit for the finance and collaboration and the finances of the adaptation. But at large, the conference tackled the voices or the voice of Africa and the developing countries in addressing issues pertaining to climate change and their threat, and the threat that the repercussions of the climate change has on those countries. We'll be speaking about that in our episode tonight, and we'll be addressing the outcome of this summit and what came out of it in our episode. Before we delve into our discussion, let's first have a quick look on the top stories of the day. And President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi addressed on Monday the African Union Week for Reconstruction and Development after conflicts. In his speech, President Sisi said that the celebration of the African Union Week reflects the importance of reconstruction and development while amid current challenges and crises on the regional and international levels. The President added that the event stresses the significance of boosting joint cooperation to implement the political aspects of reconstruction of countries under conflicts and enhancing the role of national institutions and means of sustainable peace in those countries. The Arab state said that in light of Egypt's leading and vital role in the African continent, the country has attached special concern for this file and decided to host the African Union Center for Reconstruction and Development as a key role in achieving peace and stability in this old continent. Right, welcome back. And before we start with our discussion, let me first take this report. And COP27 message: avoid climate disaster with private sector and society collaboration. Let's watch.